That dude was scared as hell. That nigga seen that dog. He didn't know I was out here. That nigga was looking scary as hell. Looked like he wanted a tail. But welcome to Georgia. Come to Georgia. These people tell on you for anything, bro. I mean, I ain't except for that one time I was live and that girl, when I was parked on the street, she kept trying to say I was on her property. But he looking like he want to tail. She chained up to a tree and all that, but you know what I mean? That's the point of a Rottweiler. You supposed to have niggas think twice of getting in your yard. That's the point of the dog. So what are you looking at me crazy for? That's what that dog was bred to do. You mad that the dog does what it's bred to do? I don't get you niggas. So it's the pros and cons of living in Fresh Prince of Atlanta. That's where I'm at. I'm the Fresh Prince of Atlanta. What telling on you is normal. You always got to know that. And I keep that in my forefront every time I walk these streets. This lady called the police because I was letting my dog walk in an empty field that was not even hers. What she said was, you know, you can't park right here. I said, why? It's the street. No, this is still my property. How is it your property when I'm on the street? There ain't no sidewalks here. Remember that. Ain't no sidewalks here. So where do you walk your dogs? But in the street. I'm gonna walk them, then I'm gonna feed them. So we finna walk around
5. Now y'all took 5 to 10 minutes. I could smoke. And I did a favor because they do, I guess YouTube be cutting my check or whatever it is. It's gonna be my first one. But still, I don't know the guidelines. I didn't see that part of the guidelines. They told us what not to say, not what not to do. I know not to say I'm gonna down somebody and go run up in your house and do something to children. You know what I mean? It's just weird. But we finna go see the neighborhood right now. Check it out. And my bougie ass neighbors. Check them out. I know no, I don't got Bluetooth on. So I know it ain't the sound. Yeah, I ain't even got Bluetooth on. So the nigga that's cutting grass next door, he do look like Jeffrey. He do look like Jeffrey. Jeffrey off of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yes, indeed. Is who and what he looks like. On top of that, like I said, he is a possible rat. But here we go. And he's just patiently waiting. Champ got bigger since last night though. Look at him. And then I had to switch him to some different food. Cause in Cali, they don't sell what I had. I was giving him Victor. And that's an expensive ass food. So now I gotta give him this. This is what I get of dogs now. I don't know if y'all can see it. I don't know if this is supposed to be a cane corso. I don't know if this is supposed to be a mastiff bully. I don't know. It's some country shit. But it says shine, muscle, performance, energy, and bulk. So this is what I got for these guys. That's what I feed them since I've been out here. So now we finna go for a walk in my little rich neighborhood. Well, say bougie neighborhood. We'll put it like that. They bougie as hell. Hold on. You get these leashes. Whatever these 2 leashes is, and I'll be losing them all the time. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. First things first, though. I will be lighting my cigarette. Because if I don't, they're going to take over the whole show. They ain't going to let me do nothing. They going to start acting crazy over that damn leash. And Champ going to get to acting like a buster. So I got to get the right angle because y'all ain't going to be able to see me. Because once I try to go put these leashes on, they going to try to beat me up. So I imagine what happened to somebody in the backyard, you know? Like I said, say less moments, say less merch. You did. Hit that like button, subscribe if you ain't subscribed, donate to the chat. I'm gonna show y'all how to raise the dogs. I'm gonna train the dog, everything in front of y'all. It just gotta it's too hot these days. That's why I'm up this early. So we finna walk around the neighborhood. Then you might say, see? Then you might say, oh, why he got the dogs chained up? That's fucked up. Well, out here, you can't have a fence unless you get approved by the homeowners association. Come on. Sit down. 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 All right, we outro. Come on. Boy. Top of the morning, chat. Top of the morning, everybody. Boy, I know last night I peeped that Charleston White and Woody thing. Man, they going dumb crazy. Oh, hold on, hold on. No boo boo bags, no bueno. That's for shit show. No boo boo bags, no bueno. They would tell them. That's a fact. So let's see what's up. But like I was saying, Charleston White, the biggest troll. I know it's all propaganda. I know it's a lot of BS involved. But one thing for sure, two things for certain. Sit down. Sit down. Both of y'all. Is that one ain't gonna go right. That ain't gonna go right. Whoever put that together, I'm telling you right now, it's gonna be bad. Especially, especially, especially with Charleston White calling him a snitch the way he do. Like I said, I was out here when I said, yeah, you know, Woody came to the hood, not the hood, but he came to LA. And niggas wanted to out here. A lot of people on hush mode. So with that being said, on hush mode, these niggas ain't about no life. They come to him and they ain't trying to get up with him. They scared of him. So with that being said, leave the leash alone. Get off her leash. Yeah, so they was acting like Woody the truth out here, y'all. I don't know how to take that, but you know, I guess that's why a lot of people out here in Atlanta fuck with Woody. Now this is Atlanta. What you looking at is Atlanta. Woody and them, they in a project like area. You dig? Where I live, it's the richest of the rich black folks. They all in this community. It's called all these different crests and lakes, and it's an entrance gate to all of the homes. You know what I mean? Like to every community, it's an entrance gate. So you ain't even walking. You ain't even finna or like all the way even pull up in the complex if you don't even live here. You know what I mean? Because it's like swirls, dead ends, all that BS. You know? And like I said, everybody just can't get in. Everybody just ain't over here because these people tell off of anything. And I mean anything. So with that being said, you know what kind of area it is. It wouldn't be no 30 deep and it wouldn't be no Woodies and it wouldn't be no young thugs hanging around in this neighborhood. But this is another part of Atlanta. Oh, there goes a red robin. Look at it. You see that red robin? Oh, it just flew away. That was a red robin. LA don't feel that way. How y'all feel about him and being on the stand? There's like, well, Woody tricked the system. Woody did this. I said, well, if Woody tricked the system, then y'all don't consider it telling then. If y'all smooth with what he did. Sit down. Stop trying to walk me. Sit down. Both of y'all sit down. Y'all ain't walking me. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. You ain't special. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. See, that's why you gotta have the choke chain for big dogs. Cause they gonna do what they wanna do if you don't tell them. And the boy Rottweilers is very, very stubborn. He knows what to do. He play games cause he want to. So look, like I said, I was talking about Woody. And they told me, hey, don't talk about him around here, man. That's kind of dangerous. Woody's a killer. I said, oh, is that right? So I guess in Atlanta, whatever Woody did with the Young Thug stuff, it just is what it is, gang. You can't expect nothing else, none more, nothing less. They cool with it. So to even say something about it, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. So to say something about it, it ain't even go nowhere because everybody's smooth with it out here. And what I can say is that Atlanta, a whole different politic. They take that snitching shit serious, just like anywhere else. But the snitching rate is so stop. The snitching rate is so high. It's like you be the one that be in the wrong out here if you ain't telling, cause they gonna tell on you. So what Woody did is not unnormal here in Atlanta. Like I said, they don't have those sidewalks, so I have to walk by dogs in the street. See what I mean? So this is what it is. And they cool with Woody doing what he did. Now, LA say it's wrong. They not even putting a right or wrong on it. Why? Because they still fuck with him. Why? Because people growed up with him. It boils straight to that. All these people that grew up with Woody, they don't see him as a snitch. They see him as, you know, that was young thug boy, and niggas do what they gotta do to get out of trouble. That's how they looking at it. They is not thinking nothing about Woody being a snitch. That's straight Cali. And I'm here to tell you right now, that's the content. Period. They don't give a damn about Woody snitching out here. I talked to him. I don't know if I was on live or maybe it's one of the ones that I didn't get paid for because they was playing that bullshit ass music from fake ass Power 106. So they do got a fake ass Power 106 out here in Atlanta. Fake as hell. Be having country music sliding in on that bitch and everything. And you know how LA, we got the underground rappers. Yeah, they underground rappers. I'm here to tell them to their face. That shit trash. Straight trash. Man, I be hearing all that underground shit, that fake ass Power 106 out here in Atlanta. Nigga, that shit trash. All you niggas trash. Them niggas sound like, them girls sound like Megan Thee Stallion minus 10 degrees, nigga. On everything. Man, they whole rap that if you Megan Thee Stallion, that's everybody out here. Everybody, every girl raps about her, like her, and everybody talking about how they pussy the hottest. Bitch, look, man, fuck all that. What do you do besides showing the pussy? You know what I mean? Like, we already know this is your real job. But can you act like something else when a nigga mama come around? It can't do that. It won't happen. It's unreal. So, like I said, if they consider Woody not to be a snitch out here, it ain't nothing else for me to say. Cause the way that old nigga looked at me, I'll never forget that. I said, yeah, man, you know, what he told, well, this, and that. He just came to LA with a nigga and he ended up, he finna get the beats put on him because he was messing. Get away from her. Why you wanna put your face in her butt while she boo-booing? Why do you do that? That's weird nigga shit. This nigga weird. Ever since a puppy, if she drop low, he goes and put face to booty hole. This nigga's weird. I ain't never had a puppy do what he did. That's weird. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. Sit down. This ain't no game. You ain't finna be bullying me. And you finna be big as hell, so you ain't finna bully me no days. You better get it right. Or I leave your ass on the chain. I don't have to walk you. You got a backyard. You know that, right? This ain't Cali no more. I can leave your ass on the chain. So I don't care. I'm smashing you because when you get bigger, I'm not finna be fighting with no two big ass Rottweilers down the street just to walk you. You know what I mean? So you gotta smash on them while they're young. But like I said, back to what I was saying though, they not tripping off of Woody at all down here. And to about Woody snitching. Straight like that. Ain't no back and forth. A about it. Ain't no back and forth. A about it. Woody is good out here in Atlanta. Ain't no other way around it. Ain't no way other way to look at it. That's what they told me. That's what they said. That's what it is. Yeah. Charleston White was on his ass. Hey, you know I put that the link in the chat. You know, if somebody want to pull up, as long as they ain't like, you know what I mean, bogus as hell. But I did send you the chat, the link to the chat in your Instagram this morning, gang. I sent it to you about like 2, 3 this morning. So you could post it up, put the link up, whatever. Thankful. I put it on your Instagram. You should see it. Um, but yeah, so like I said, with Woody, um, him and Charleston White, I don't think that's gonna be a good look, especially based on the way Charleston White be playing with his name. But not even playing with his name, he telling the truth. You know what I mean? He telling what we all think. But yeah, that's what I said, man. Look at this dude. Look what he does. This why I don't like walking both of them. He do shit like this. Why would you walk under her? How did you get under her? You know what I mean? Just the most bogus walker that you could ever find. And he been doing that since little. See, now her leg get caught up. Now her leg get caught up. See? Now her leg get caught up because he game goofy. Sit down. See? And he going back up under the leg. Go. Going back up on the leg. Just like I said, boy Rottweilers is goofy. Very goofy. They don't do what the girl Rottweilers do. They don't think at all. They just be walking and going. No brain. Look at him. He walking and going, bumping into her. Now when she start getting hot and you hear her do that, that's when she fuck him up because he does this. And I just watch and I let her do it. He don't be bleeding, but he sure get fucked up. And it do my heart some justice because I should be putting belt to ass. But I let her do it. More a doggy world. And when she give him chances, just like me, that's why I respect it. She give him chances. But when he fuck up, she body slams him and then she go for his throat. And then he get to hollering like a girl. So then they trade places. He turned into a transmission and she turned into a dyke. Straight like that. I'm trying to find somebody slipping on a trash can. I told you I live with the rich folks. Ain't nobody slipping on their trash can. Told you this ain't like LA. You can just pull over, find a trash can anywhere, up this street, down it. This is the first whip I seen parked on the street, gang. You know we've been walking a while. Like I said, I got a big ass neighborhood. So we taking a whole nother, this is only one block. All that way I walked is one block down, and then I'm making one block, I mean one block down, and I'm making a right. Now this is the next block. This how it look, gang. Y'all ain't never seen this. Now look, see how they got that fence? That's the highest you can get a fence here. What is that, like 3 foot? Get over here. Get over here. Why you always going around the dumb way? That's as big as a fence you can get here. See how low that is? Ebony, I done seen her jump so high. Even my nephew, when he seen her, he was like, God damn, she got hops. I said, hell yeah. I didn't even say nothing about his cussing. I was surprised too. Ebony just straight off when she was trying to get somebody, man, she act like she had motherfucking springs in the bottom of her paws. She bounced up on that nigga so fast, and she was jumping high. Her head almost was touching the bottom of the tree. Oh my dead homies. I was like, look at Ebony, just big, goofy. And look at him falling all on the ground, tripping himself up. Look, see, tripped himself up in the leash. Now he falling on the ground, flipping, flopping. Now he acting like he injured. See what I mean? And he does it to himself. And then look, she boo-booing and he right there. Big goofy. So, like I said, if I spend my time unhooking in his leash and this the whole time, yeah, that's it, fool. Yep. So anybody can link into that chat, gang, and watch Big Goofy. Look at him holding his paw like he shot up or something. Look at him. Always doing goofy shit. That's why I don't go out my way to help him. Because as soon as I do that, he gonna do something else. You know what I mean? And it's just gonna happen all over again. I wouldn't even be walking. I wouldn't even be walking. So like that there. But like I said, they feel Woody straight out here, gang. So here's a long way distance where we walk. That's the in house. To the left, that's the street we came on. It goes to a T. So we came from the left on the T. We ain't never walked right to the T. Like I said, we only went one block. This the neighborhood, gang. Here's a dum dum. Here's dum dum. That might be his nickname all the way till he get bigger. Cause he don't think much. He just do. And sometimes that's good with a dog, you know what I mean? Because Rottweilers do got a lot of courage and stuff like that. So you do need a dum dum. You do need a crash out. I mean, everybody need a crash out. Ebony, she's more strategic. You know what I mean? She gonna watch you. She gonna bait you in. She gonna not bark or nothing. And as soon as you get close, it ain't even no barking or nothing. It's just lunging. That's why I like her. She never did a woofing too much. She never do the woofing unless she knows she just chained up and you making too much noise. Like you know what I mean? Like what that nigga do with the lawnmower this morning. She was on their ass, and that's about the biggest business out here in Atlanta. So it's so simple to where you can just cut grass and charge people 100 for the front, 100 for the back, and you gonna make your chips. See, I ain't even helping with his leash. Why would I? He gonna do it again. So yeah, Woody good out here. I couldn't believe that, man. Like I said, the internet, they portray a lot of things. They portray a lot of things. But reality is reality. Now, like I said, we in a gated community. So me finding out this, slow down. Y'all is not gonna walk me. I don't care if it's one-handed. I'll get both of y'all. Slow down. You're not gonna walk me. I'm gonna walk you. Get over here. Can't even take them on a walk. They so out of pocket. You gotta grab onto everything and touch everything just so you don't lose your phone. I ain't trying to crack no iPhone. That's for shit show. I told you. And that's you see why he said that? Woody rode the fame as long as he could, as we all knew. Woody got a time limit, gang. Woody was clouting up off of just getting off the stand. How long? Woody ain't no famous nigga. What made Woody famous? I heard he was a rapper, but I didn't even know he was a rapper until that YSL shit. I would have never known he rapped. Wasn't for the YSL Rico. And by the way, this a dead end. You know, can't go no more. I didn't know it was a dead end. But like I said, this is part of my little rich ass neighborhood. But see why Woody say he would cut grass? Look at all this grass. That's the best thing he could do out here is cut grass. Just like I was thinking about doing. But like I said, they still playing games with my truck. So, I'm supposed to get a call Monday, but you know how that go. I'm gonna have to call Monday to talk to the supervisor probably Tuesday or Wednesday. But they gonna ask for your insurance. They gonna ask you to pay for your insurance and all that. I think the only thing I ain't gonna pay is full coverage. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, that would be Woody. Best bet. Look at all this grass. It's all grass. That would be his best bet to cut grass. I know I would. Look, this grass need that grass cut, you know? And it don't be so much that people broke, they just don't have the time to do it. Like I said, it's a lot of workers. I can't say it's senior citizens, but it's young families in here too. Uh it's so younger families that it's a young couples with no kids, you know? So yeah. And I'm only taking my dogs on the walk just to get them tired. But other than that, I would keep their ass in the backyard. But you know, you got to give your dog a life. Just a little one. If nothing else, I don't just leave them tied up to the trees all day. Even though I could, they got the yard. But and then even my relative start walking around with the bully. You feel me? He never took that tri bully for a walk. I used to hear him when we was in Cali, how he was complaining he couldn't do this. Somebody wasn't feeding him, and all type of little weird ass shit they had going on. They was out here sharing the whip, and I was like, man, it's some big ass girls. Like I don't even want to call them boys. They be acting like girls, straight girls. I'd be like, man, y'all could never be from a gang in the street. And if y'all did go to jail, I know your ass would tell. You look like it. We gonna say that for another day, cause one block is too far. We gonna go back, and it's getting hot, gang. Getting hot. That's why I'm out here so early too. So and then they trying to get their little extra walk on. I feel them, but we can't do it, cause I'm about to start sweating like it's like 12:30 in the a.m. You know, or what is that p.m. once it's afternoon? Yep. Now I wonder what Ebony gonna do with this unsuspecting citizen that's running in slow motion. Cause sometimes in LA, she be trying to get niggas, especially if you running. And she will extra get you if she see you with that hoodie on. Yep. He acting like he wanna do something. Champ ain't finna do nothing. Come on, scary Larry. He ain't finna do nothing but look. He's still on that nigga running. That dude gone. But yeah, Woody, that'd be your best bet. Cut that grass though, gang. I already know ain't nobody tripping off you out here. So for Charleston White, he giving up the game too, just like 607 Unc. 607 Unc said, okay, we'll go to Charleston White. What he said first. He said, all this is like, choreographed. It's like straight celebrity boxing. We not going out there to hurt each other. Even though it looked like we selling y'all entertainment. So Charleston White gave y'all the game once again. He said, this shit ain't real. He said, Woody, after that 20 versus 1, he said he told him, after all these 20 versus 1, man, this is how you making your paper. You finna be out the door because you ain't got no content. So if you ain't got no content, then you know what I mean? It is what it is. You ain't got no content. You can't keep it going. Cause Woody, he go places. He go, he pumped up a couple people with the dog company and the dog fight, the attack dogs and breeding puppies. And yeah, that's easy. That's easy, but you would show your face and let everybody talk. Now we all know Woody ain't got the best of speech. He do got a speech impediment. We all know that. Because once we seen him on the stand, sometimes it was acting, and sometimes it was just him. So with that being said, you know, get over here. Why you walking over there? Now you want to run. Come on. Don't make me start pulling you the whole way. It's gonna be bad for you, little dude. Believe me, especially with her force, you will be dragged all the way to the house. See, we don't do that white people stuff to where them kids throw them tantrums and we let them just have their way on the floor. No, 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 no. I won't do it with a dog. I won't do it with a person. We is not finna be laying down throwing tantrums just because you don't want to do something. You coming. for sure. So you're gonna learn today. Get on your side and stop getting on my side. Come on. See, with all this, that's why I gladly put him on a leash. You don't listen. But what I am gonna do is, like I said, he got about maybe 2 more weeks. I just want him to have a little more weight when I train him. Cause I don't want to feel like he still do it when he want to. So we gonna get that when he want to up out of there. So I'm more than excited to put belt to ass. Boy, I'm gonna be training him so hard. Boy, it's gonna be like he in the army. He gonna hate to see me. You know how dogs be happy to see you in the morning? He gonna be like, damn, look at this nigga. Training again. My bones still hurt. Yeah, I felt like that when I went to fire camp too. When I went to fire camp in jail and them aches and pains, and they'll tell you early in the morning, get your ass up. And we was in Susanville, and that shit was cold as ice. I'm talking about, boy, it was so cold. I wore a thermal top and bottom, sweatsuit top, bottom, jacket, pants, and gloves, thick wool socks, and was still feeling cold than a bitch. On top of that, the air that you breathe makes it feel like you are breathing in icicles. Now, I can't say it make it hard for you to breathe. The way you breathe feels like you breathe in icicles. I would never forget that. Come on. It's either him or her gonna do the dumb shit. So she do the dumb shit when she see animals. Like she gonna like I've have never let her chase animals in the neighborhood. First off, they got parvo, rabies, and some more. I just had to give little dude his shots yesterday. So I be on it. But like I said, Ebony, she's super trained. But since it been hot out here, she changing. She don't like to listen. She'll go in somebody's yard and lay down. She can't do that. That's the only thing I don't like. She get hot, she don't want to do nothing. That's when she stopped listening. And she would get choked out on the chain, on the choker. Like, I'd be pulling her, and she be choking herself out, but it ain't like I'ma stop. So I pull her like I'm pulling some motherfucking like I'm help pulling a car. You're not gonna stop me from doing what I gotta do. But she tries to because it be hot here. Can't do nothing about it. And what I can do something about is getting your ass off these motherfucking people grass. So right now, like I said, I do them a favor by walking them. But I don't even have to do this because they got a big ass backyard. But like I said, I try to give him a life. But as he get bigger, like I said, Ebony, she already trained to what I want her to do. I never taught her to lay down though, because I never wanted her to lay down. I knew I was gonna get a boy later on, and then he gonna do all the tricks. But my girl, I don't never want her to lay down. That's never part of the program. I never want her to lay down when nobody come, nothing. That's why I never taught her. So they be telling her in the house, lay down, lay down. She be looking at him like, what that mean? Exactly. I never taught her that. So that's one thing she ain't gonna do. And that's the best part I did about her, because I thought about it. You gotta come with a game plan too when you get your dog. Like him right now, he trying to bullshit and lag. We pulling him. I don't even feel like putting the camera on him, you know? It's so hot right now, I'm sweating. Man, all up under the shirt, like I'm a fat boy. I feel like the nutty professor, like I got titties, because I can feel it all under my chest. But yeah, like I said, with all this lagging he been doing, oh yes, now it's time to pay. Pay the piper, straight to the chain. You did. Because all this pulling and all this, I bet you won't get no walk later on today. Come on. Be waiting on. Sit down. Don't make no sense. You got so since they animals, God gave you the sense to train these. Look at remember I told you I'm sweating. Look at that shit. Nigga, it's 8:14 in the morning. Ain't nobody in hell supposed to be sweating like this, and you just walk some goddamn dogs. God damn. Trapper. You know, after that live with Buster Blood yesterday, I got about like 30 motherfucking subscribers for getting on his ass. Shout out to the chat, man. Y'all subscribed to me yesterday when I was getting on Rich the Bitch Trapper. Y'all know him as Rich the Bitch Trapper News Network. Yeah, bitch ass nigga got on my live yesterday, nigga. Thank y'all, nigga. Y'all subbed me up about like 35 people, gang. I know I was in the matter of fact, yeah, for sure. Cause I wasn't even all the way at 11 at 1,050 yet. Now I'm at 1,080. So he upped me about 35 people for getting his bitch ass on my live yesterday. Bitch ass nigga. Good looking out, you bitch ass nigga. You know how many people hate that nigga? Man, I didn't know everybody hated that nigga. They hated that nigga so much they subbed to me. All I say is to put some stank on it, nigga. Sub to me and unsubscribe to that bitch ass nigga. Man, that nigga's a clout chasing faggot. That's all he do. Nigga on my live yesterday. Man, get your weird ass up out of here. He fit, man, he damn near, man, come on, man. You got me 30-some subs off of one live, nigga. YouTube told me about that when I got off, nigga. Then they try to do me because I didn't put the promotional and I didn't put the monetization thing on, but I put it on when I woke up, nigga. Give me my money. Nigga, he so hop in with a nigga, he'll be hopping in with the Bloods, then he'll go hop in with the neighborhoods, and next thing he gonna be with the motherfucking Hoovers. Man, get your life together. Boy, them moves alone can get you hurt. You fucking with main and the only reason why he was with the BPSs was because of Almighty Suspect. Almighty joining this shit was like in the army. So stop acting like it was. Every gang is L's. You ain't winning. Nipsey thought he won, and then he lost. You see? He started with a W, then it turned to an L, right in his own hood. It don't get no worse than that. To get killed by your homies on camera in your hood, that means all them years you was there, niggas was hating, and it was never your hood to begin with. Dig that. And I know Nipsey Hussle, wherever he at, you know, that little flickering light. Like I said, y'all seen that movie Soul? When that jazz musician ended up losing his life, and then he turned into that Casper looking thing, and he was up there trying to get back to planet Earth. So, you know that's what we all do, right? When we get out of here, we get recycled. You see, to us is years. To God is Bibles, Bible study, vacation Bible school. Man, they had a nigga churched out. Nigga, Halloween was Hallelujah night. I used to be like, so you mean to tell me we got to go to church? Was a smart person who thought, don't know who to believe in. Some of us just want to be a part of something. That's why you got gangs, you got churches, you got golf clubs, you got swim teams. You know, people just want to be a part of something. Shit, I always wanted to be by myself. That's when I come up with the best ideas. When it's peace and quiet, that's when I could write a song. I don't need to hear nobody music, this, and that. And I think that's why Lil Wayne bombed out on his album, because he's so out of touch. He stay on his world. And you know, one thing about being great, you don't stay great forever. I don't care if you Jordan. You always got to remember that. Your greatness is on a time frame. People attention span is gonna go to that next man. food I got. Because Ebony don't like eating dry food. So to see Ebony eat dry food, I'm happy. That means I did the right thing. Cause she the type of Rottweiler that's real picky. That's my bourgeois dog. So I'm just so happy to see her eat it. Cause this bag was like 50 something dollars already and took a gang of losses already. And then one thing I can say is with boy dogs, most of the time they eat anything. I ain't never had a boy Rottweiler that was bougie. Yeah, she fucking that food up. But they be having problems with all these flies. And I try to spray them with this every 3 days. Hold on. It's about the best thing you could put on your dog out here to help them fight the like, I got the flea and tick shampoo, but it don't be enough because these flies, they still be on their ass. And so far so good. I'm winning the war. I got all the right essentials. So I'm fighting the war and I'm winning. Look at this motherfucking ant. I guess all the bugs gone. Then when it start getting super hot, that's when all the flies gonna start fucking with me. As of right now, I just be trying to keep boarded up because as soon as you start opening the windows, that's when the heat come in. Even though you be trying to be cool, you can't keep that. And then it's a brick house. So and that motherfucking the fuck that motherfucking sun ain't no joke to none of us. Everybody be trying to get free. Like right now, it's ants in here. Not many, but it's enough for me to water the ground. Hold on, y'all. It's way too many ants. So yeah, we're gonna have to get. That's why I said wake up early. If you don't, till nighttime, and then nighttime, you're not going nowhere neither. So you're done. Just picture yourself. You ain't gonna be rolling. Picture yourself on a chain the rest of the day. Dig that. You ain't been no super good dog today. Facts. I didn't have to chase you, turn you around, get you to stop messing with her, get your head out her ass because she boo booing. Like, what kind of dog put his head in her ass while she boo booing? That don't make no sense. But that's why they call them dogs, right? Exactly why they call them dogs. Sir, them flies out here. No lie, them flies out. But I said in another hour or two, they're gonna take over the whole plantation. On my mama, they're gonna take care of it. Take over the whole plantation. It ain't gonna be no room for nothing out here in a minute. I got this fly trap up here. Man, I should be catching so many flies and still be a million flies. I gotta find a shovel or something. It's gonna be a hot day for sure, though. I can already feel it. I don't never watch the news, but I could tell it's gonna be hot as hell today because it's already started, you know? So I go ahead and soak the ground for them. It's all red clay, red dirt. Ain't nothing brown out here. I don't know where the red dirt came from, but that's what it is out here. It ain't the same dirt in California. I know that much. This dirt red, red, like Indian skin red. That's how you can tell where we really came from, the dust of the earth. This is it. And it's funny how dirt has different colors, different color tones like our skin. Thing I never seen. I seen beige or even like sand type dirt, but I never seen white dirt. I never seen white dirt. I seen white shit. I ain't seen white dirt. And then they gonna run right now from me because I'm finna wet them up. But they don't know by me wetting them up, it gets all them bugs off. And they already hiding right now because they know what I'm finna do. But they know I'm bullshit. So they know I'm bullshit. I might as well get it out the way. Might as well get it out the way. Yeah, he's so young. He tried to run from it and end up running straight into the water, head first. But they be thinking you're doing some harm, but you're actually doing them a lot of good. Once you get hot out here, they don't feel it in the ground. But luckily they by this big old tree, so you know that's what I do for them. Even if they act bad, still gotta do it. But back to Charleston White, man, boy, I want to see him fight Woody. I don't think Woody gonna. I don't think it's gonna go down that way though. But Woody, it's purely for him to get money. Charleston White already put him out there so bad that Woody, you know, like Thankful said, go cut that grass, boy. Get back to your roots. Get back to what you know best. And then Woody, like what you could have did with all that money instead of being dumb and buying cars and you're a little too old for that. You ain't no young 20, so I can't give you no pass. But that stuff you did, you could have been buying lawnmower equipment, putting together a lawnmower business to where you didn't even have to worry about you touching the lawnmower. You did. That's what I would have been thinking about. Because if I lived out here, well, he lived out. He born and raised out here, so yeah, he ain't gonna look at it like me. I take that back. I'm gonna look at it like Cali for sure. You feel me? So I would have knew that. And then everything out here, though, the main thing you need is just like maybe one or two uh lawnmowers that you drive. And once you get two of those, bro, you done made your money. They about like 2 to 3 thousand a piece. So we'll say after like 20 yards, you didn't pay for your tractor back, which nigga is 20 yards in one neighborhood. You feel me? And then it ain't even 20 yards because front and back is considered 2 yards because of how big it is. So we'll say 10 houses, front and back, you would have to do, and you have a motherfucking weed blow whacker, the air blower, all that. That's small money. That's like now first they hate the water, but now it got the bugs off them. They're over here laid in the motherfucking leaves like it's a bed. Always like breaking something, tearing something up. Other than that, at first they was hating me for wetting them. Now, look at them, chilling. And that's a white people fountain. So they want to drink from the white folks on. But look at them. They about to go to sleep. Wearing our socks and shit with our little shoes. Shit. Bad bodies. But I don't see a lot of bad faces. Ooh, wait. Africana. I took for granted what the girls be looking like in Cali. These girls out here, man, I done seen so many that look just like transmissions. I was like, oh, it's gonna be bad out here for the kid. I'm talking about I done said it like 3 times. Like, damn, this bitch body is off the chain. I, I'll let you talk to my stylist, bitch. You know you country trying to prove something to me talking about I'll call my stylist. You gonna call your stylist? I knew elbows, bitch. Yo shit. Yo. Brakes off her. She think of I used to call Bosco butt face, oatmeal, um, applejack face, uh, I die for this shit, gang. I'll do it. But I don't want nobody. That's the whole point of squabbling. So nobody gotta die for this shit. No, I ain't gonna go get no complete ops. That'd be stupid. But I do got the backyard. Look, chat. I got the whole facility to do this. Everybody walk down here through this path, and it goes all the way down around the corner where I can put all the seats, right? So say I do a backyard brawl in my backyard, right? And have everybody squabble up. I clean out this area, put a gang of chairs and shit like that down there. Some chairs down there and shit like that. Bust open the other 3 bedrooms that's at the bottom, right? And then I'll just serve some little jerk chicken and shit out of there. Feel me? I'll serve some jerk chicken or whatever I gotta do up out of there. That'll be the seating area, little balcony area while everybody watch the squabble. You feel me? And then in the back right here, we finna cut down all these bushes. We just gonna keep all big trees. So I think between this next week or so, everything gonna be gone but trees. So you got 1 tree, 2 trees. There, shit, that shit so high up, nigga could build a 50, 60 years. We ain't cutting this tree either. Over here by the pigeon coop. That's where I'm supposed to be getting some chickens and stuff in there. But see, I would have been doing all that shit right when I got here, but I had too many dilemmas. I had to go get money back for this and that. And now I still gotta fix shit. So I got you right. Looking at solo bolo. Put it together, and it's ready. don't know how to make brisket like tender. You know what I mean? It don't be coming out how I like it. It be like tough. I don't like tough meat. So I gotta find a way to tenderize that stuff because it be too tough. Like, what's the point of cooking it? Man, Granny don't remember nothing. Granny, she just, she on her way. That's why I said, every time he say something crazy, I say this to her. Yeah, I hear you, Granny. I just hope I can get your age one day. That's the only thing I tell her. You know what I mean? Just like when she act like she didn't know me. I said, yeah, I hear you, Granny. But I know Granny, she dementia is it's not cool, man. I never knew nobody like that I knew close to home that have dementia. So with my granny having dementia and me coming out here from Cali to be with her, that's all I can say to her. You know what I mean? When she say some crazy stuff, I'd be like, yeah, I hear you, Granny. Yeah, I just wish I could get to your age someday, you know? She be talking shit. She be talking shit about her daughters, all type of stuff. But even with my dad, before he died, he was a Christian man that he barely, y'all didn't hear him cuss too much. But boy, them last couple months before he RIP, boy, that nigga was cussing like a sailor. I was looking at him like, Dad, why is you talking to moms like that? Like he was going up. I told you motherfuckers. Who dude? I want my shoes right here. We were supposed to be and go. I wanted to get my weed. Y'all didn't get my motherfucking weed. I was like, damn, Dad, you sound like a big homie from the hood. You been holding this in all your whole years? Like my dad used to, man, on his way out, that's how I knew death is real. It start kicking your ass. And then it was he was able to come to a reality on it because they told him he had about 3 to 4 months. He didn't die in no 3 to 4 months. He died in 3 weeks. Stage 4, booty cancer. Y'all call it colon. I call it booty cancer. That shit foul. And they said the only reason why your dad dying is because this is the only thing he didn't let us do. They said he'll get his blood tests. They said he get his scans. He'll get all that. But they said your dad would never get the colonoscopy. And he was in Laguna Niguel. Now, Laguna Hills is rich. Laguna Niguel is richer. Like your name is Richard Richardson. Richie Rich. That's when my dad died. Mind you, when he died, they put Caucasian white male on his death certificate. Or if my dad was alive, that's what he never would have. A white man? With the life insurance, it paid off my truck, and it paid insurance on both the cars, plus 500 bands, cash, no going to all the church, going to all the marathons, all that, nigga. She went to all that and gave him all the bread. I remember one time, my mama, we had went to some little fake ass LA church, right? But I know the bitch ass nigga name was John Smith. The bitch ass nigga in Stockton right now, acting like he a bishop, but he a cold petty. he got caught fucking with the young girls because he was a youth pastor, right? Named John Smith. Matter of fact, his cousin is my cousin, Corey Blunt. Corey Blunt is number 40 that played for the Lakers at a Duarte, at a Duarte High. What's the deal? What's the deal? Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Like I said, as long as I keep talking, nigga, you gonna get some content. So Corey Blunt, number 40, at a Duarte High. He went to the 76ers, he went to the Lakers, all that. I shook hands with AI inside this like the Hilton Hotel after one of the Lakers Sixers game. So Allan Iverson, let me tell you what Allan Iverson was doing. Okay. So I'm with my cousin Corey Blunt. Mind you, John Smith is a petty. He's a real pedophile, but he's a bishop in Stockton. He's so much of a pimp and fuck all the hoes. He got a wife with about like 8 kids, and he got 1 kid with her. He got the last kid. If he got another one, then he got 2. But she had about 8 kids off the east side of LA. That's who he married to be his first lady. Mind you, she came with 8 puppies. So back to John or Corey Blunt. So every time Corey Blunt would have a here game, he would give tickets to my dad to give to, you know, me and him. And John Smith, the petty, used to come. But you know, it is what it is. I ain't finna get too far into that. So it happened just like this. So all of a sudden, it's a lady that walk up with some, like, she ain't got stilettos, but she got some nice high heels on. And she had an all white mink long ass jacket. So she walking up, blah, blah, blah. So I step to the side, like, you can go, man. Woo, woo, woo. Then next thing you know, AI got these little earbuds in. And he's just like this with his braids, blah, blah, blah. So he come in, and then my cousin come in, Corey Blunt. So now we all on the elevator. And I'm looking at my cousin like, that's him? He was like, yeah. He was like, he hit AI like, he was like, hey, what's up? What's up? He was like, yeah, this my little cousin right here. Woo, woo, woo. His name Terrell. Woo, woo, woo. I was like, for sure, for sure. He was like, what, you want me to sign something or something? I was looking around like I ain't got nothing. Now, Corey Blunt had a son, little short nigga, big ass, we could call him Alien Head. That nigga, boy. Now, his dad tall as a motherfucker, like, I don't know, like 6'5", 6'6". But I guess when they little niggas, they got big heads. So uh, uh, his mom, we gonna call her Mama Love. Her last name is Love. I ain't gonna give up her first name, but her last name is Love. So she say, yeah, you know, Corey head was like that when he was young. He just grew into it. Now, if you go Google Corey Blunt and see how big his head is, number 40 for the Lakers, you gonna have an idea of how big his son head was. So, but he grew into it. His son ain't grew into it. This nigga like 3. So he got one of them things, you know how they shake to help you miss the free throws? Yeah, gang. So he got one of those. And you know, I asked him for it to get it signed, but you know, little kids, they don't care. They don't care. They just kept that shit. You feel me? So yeah. So you know, I got a lot of memories in my life. I got a lot of letdowns. But you know, that nigga John Smith, that nigga got caught on Slauson and Fifth Ave. It was a church called CTC. And it was CTC Winning the World for Christ. However you put them initial WWFC or something like that, Winning the World for Christ. That's how it went. And it was on Slauson and Fifth Ave. And I used to pull up with my other cousins, real cousins, uh, Lil Boat the House and Big Mayhem. And that's how we start going to the church. Or that's how they start going to the church, because my dad, like, that's on my dad's side of the family. So yeah, them niggas used to pull up, and then my dad used to buy them. He used to get the church money and tell the pastor, like, you know, you want to build up the church, woo, 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 we got to give back to the community. So back then, that's when everybody was wearing them long gangster jackets. So my dad got the church to get Big Mayhem and a little Boat the House, them long jackets. And I remember Boat the House, and then Chris Simmons. That nigga got a long gray pinstripe one, but it was like light gray with the white stripes. I thought that was the hardest one. And then that nigga Chris, I think Chris had one of them. You remember when them essays used to have them long jackets with them long chains and the motherfucking pants? Well, he had a yellow one, lime green. It wasn't even yellow, nigga, on a dead homie. Man, on my mama, it was like this color. On the dead homies. Mayhem, if you watching, you know I ain't lying, nigga. Your motherfucking suit jacket was this color on Sunday, nigga. Look, man, don't get on my live and tell me how to talk on my live. Because if I go look at your subscription, you probably had motherfucking 10 people for the past 10 years. Just shut your bitch ass up. The fuck you gonna tell me how to do something, nigga? I ain't never heard nobody tell Montel Jordan, no motherfucking Oprah how to run their motherfucking show. Shut your bitch ass up and sit back, Buster. Nigga, you on my show, nigga. I ain't on your show, nigga. Fuck wrong with you, nigga? Nigga. Nigga, I'll say it like motherfucking YG. Nigga. Nigga, I'm from T.P. Where they at? Where they at? Where they? West Side 400 streets. What they do? 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 Kill off all big West Side, West Side, West Side, West Side. Nigga. Bitch. They could go tell me I say this disrespectful to black people. Nigga, it's disrespectful for a Mexican and anybody else to call you that. Nigga. And I bet you ain't even black. Fake ass nigga. He say something dumb, nigga. I won't even wait for my moderators. Nigga, I'll crash out on you. Weird ass nigga. Take your happy broke buster ass to church, nigga, where they don't say niggas, nigga. Yeah, go to church. It's Sunday, nigga. Weird ass nigga. They gonna come in here and tell me how to run my motherfucking show, nigga. Sit your bitch ass back. You know what's disrespectful? Me saying this shit to your face and slapping your ass up and then beating your ass. That'd be disrespectful, nigga. So go ahead and do your Twitter finger things and sit your fat ass on that couch while you eating them bonbons, nigga, and them whoppers, nigga. Acting like a kid, probably got 20 cavities in your mouth, nigga. Shut your bitch ass up, hoe ass, nigga. Anyways, back to these fake ass gangsters and these rich the bitch trapper. Rich the bitch trapper ass niggas. You dig? All you niggas some certified hoes, nigga. Dick riding faggots. Like I said, when I be coming over here, I come over here on purpose, and then everybody, you know, the background, everybody want their little clout up time. That's why I keep doing what I do. You feel me? Everybody. You feel me? Yeah, I know. Just like you did, just right now. You feel me? Here's what we do. Now, pop that. I did jail. The fuck you about? I did jail. Nigga, I'm in my ice cream truck. Dumb diddy dum dums. He said, "Where did you get out?" Nigga, I'm in an ice cream truck. Dumb diddy dum dums, rolling a bigger red blood. Hey, what the fuck wrong with you niggas, nigga? Where do I get out? Do they got motherfucking deep fryers in penitentiaries? Do they carry deep fryers in they cell in a penitentiary? All right then, shut your bitch ass up. Niggas on it. y'all just be saying dumb shit. Niggas show y'all some shit. Just like that's why y'all believe in loose cannon and brick baby and shit like that. A nigga full fledged be lying to you. And it's niggas that just choose to believe the bullshit. And you's a bullshit ass nigga. Like my dad said, you ain't worth 2 dead flies smashed. And 2 flies ain't worth shit. Dead, they even worse. When do you go I put them in their place? Nigga, the Hoovers is the undecided team. Dig that. Cause in gangland, it's lefts and rights. I don't know nothing about no middle. That sound like some gay shit. Yeah, y'all can pop it, but I pop it worse. And when I pop it, I make it worse. Cause I get straight to the point and I spit facts. Cause I'm an old nigga. Can't trap me in no box. I always box myself out. Bitch. I could have been a cold pimp, but I had too many sisters. Bitch. I was the never type of nigga to sit and watch a bitch go get my bread. Now, I do say bitch a lot, but I even call my sister, shut your ass up, bitch. It's regular. But she know if she gets in some trouble, I will beat that bitch ass nigga up like he's a bitch. I got a sister that grew up in the hood with me, and she do be 2 OG homies from Queen Street that got both they grill. One of them in the front is missing. You did? I been in the pen 4 times. I still got all my grill. Damn, Ebony really fucked me up, gang. Nigga, I just looked at my finger. My finger been fucked up like this since Cali when she was trying to get somebody. It went down a little bit, but it's still swole. Feel me? It ain't all the way right. Look at that. Ebony, I told y'all that day when she was trying to get somebody, she almost took my finger off. And it's been like 6 weeks and my shit still swole, gang. But yep, like I said, where I live, if I was in the house, showed around my whole oh man, here we go. Who is these guys? Let me look at old Henry. Let's check out Henry. Let's check out Henry. Let's check out Henry. Oh my God. Oh my God. This nigga joined 5 years ago and Blood has 1 subscriber. Oh, Blood. Oh, this nigga crazy. This 1 subscriber ass nigga, man. You know, doing better than you. I'm doing way better than you. In fact, I'm finna start putting these up top. So, you know, and oh boy, that said I got 4 minutes until I get popped. What's up with your 4 minutes? I've been on here longer than 4 minutes. So, hey, Groove, where you at? Talking about we pulling up in 4 minutes. Well, come on through. Cause it's been 5 and I'm still waiting. Other than that, you just a regular troll. Regular degular. But I know niggas want to be like me. Is niggas looking at my my rise to slow fame. But my slow rise is 28 to 30 people a day. This nigga got 1 subscriber in 10 years. And you know who the subscriber is, right? His mama. That's his #1 subscriber. His mama. Dig that. Nigga being on a nigga supposed to have been a YouTuber 10 whole years ago. You know where I was 10 whole years ago? On the level 4, just like Baby B Braves and GM. Yeah. 10 years ago. Bubba that got life. He used to drive the lowriders. He in there for some Merc games. Yeah, blood used to pay me $50 green dots to go run up on his money and just punch on a nigga if he didn't have nothing. He didn't send me on missions. Well, I went up in their cell and took all their hygiene off the shelf. And Munchie was right there at the door. Uh, well, it's like I was super crashing, nigga. Nigga, I was the biggest, nigga. I was 227, nigga. I was 22, 23, 24, 25 years old. I was there with Hubba Bubba for 3 years. It was a big Hubba Bubba from Swans. It was Big Mike from Swans, A4. It was Big No Good from Crenshaw Mafia. I was there the night Lil No Good got smoked at he was on like Hillcrest and La Brea. And I had bought that's when the double decker tacos came out. And I remember I just got done oh no, it wasn't a football day. Lil Kibo from NHP. Blood had a basketball game. He told us pull up because they was playing. So yeah, so I walked back, tell the homies like, yeah, blood, whoa, it's late. You know, I'm still a kid. Uh, you know, mom and dad said I gotta be home. And not no street light, but it's probably like maybe like 11. Moms and them ain't going for that on no school. Now you come in at 12, then you gonna get the beats on you. So yeah, I buy them niggas the double deckers. It was me, him, and Bubba Lee. Bubba Lee was from IPG. It was called Inglewood Pimp Gangsters. And they was the in-between click hood of Queen Streets and IFs. But they live like on my street and the next street over. My hood is about 4 streets down, like residential, like. And then the motherfucking IFs is about another 3-4 streets down to the right. I always went left because that's what Rogers Park is. That's where the bitches be. Down there, straight Mexico's, I-13s and houses. Like I had a house. So it was all I-13s and Mexicans down there. So anyway, yeah. So me, No Good, Lil No Good, and Bubba Lee, who turned Bam Bam from Queen Street, just like Munchie B. He was from Dime Block. But then once they started like making pressing niggas to turn gangs, that's when they either turn families or they turn Crenshaw Mafia. So that's why, you know, Munchie went Crenshaw Mafia. Because everybody was from families. Like, we grew up everybody family, Crenshaw, Centinela Park family, 9 Deuce, 9-4, 8-0, 7-7. We like family. Goddamn, nigga. All you niggas just come on, man. Ain't the only hood over here, nigga. You don't even live over there, nigga. That's why me and Munchie used to be like, blood, we ain't claiming no hood we don't live at, nigga. We ain't no busters like that, nigga. Just be, I mean, we could, but blood, like blood. I live over here by the Queen Streets. Why would I say IF? I live in the Queen Streets. You stupid as fuck. Or you a dick riding faggot? You pick it. So, like I said, so I take Lil No Good from CMG, and I take Bam Bam, who was Bubba Lee at that time from IPG, and I take them to go get that food. They got a double decker taco. I got two of them a piece for each of them. Each one got two of them a piece. And you know when stuff come out, I don't even think it was Dorito taco. So yeah, so I buy the food. Like I said, I always been selling weed since day one. So they tell me, hey, blood, we ain't finna go home. We finna go hit a lick. I'm like, yeah. They like, yeah, we finna rob something. I like, for sure that. Well, I'll beat you niggas tomorrow, blood. No lie. I get about 2-3 blocks down. All I hear is bop, 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 bop. Maybe about like 8-9 shots. I'm like, fuck, somebody got whooped. So, mind you, I heard that right when I touched one, my first foot touch that corner, because it's a corner house, it's a house, then it's my house. That's 315 West Lime Street. And at the end of the street is Sentinel Field, where we all play football. Nigga Project Hope, where Munchie said he left, and Mr. Brownlee told him to get out, and then he got shot in the head. Yeah, that's down the street. That's down the street. All the Crips know the Bloods is over there. For sure. Ain't no, is this the Blood Hood? No. All that's Inglewood High area. You know it's Bloods. So I hear the bop, 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 bop. So I go to sleep. Next morning, I go to school. Like I said, I was a ditchologist. I was 2 blocks away from my motherfucking high school, and I went to school second period or late every day. I almost got a couple ass whoopings, though. I got put on a gang of punishment, but I ain't get no ass when my dad kept threatening me. He gonna put the beats on me. So anyway, so anyway, so the next morning, Dr. Winston, which was the principal at Inglewood High, Mr. Brownlee was a vice principal, and Miss Robbie Tate. Robbie Tate was an assistant principal. Is a light-skinned chick. She had orangish red hair, and her daughter was the head cheerleader. They was from Flawless or Flirts, some shit like that. And then it was 3 Ps, Pimp 'em, Play 'em, Pass 'em. And then it was TH Dub, the hard way. But then we found out them was low-key Lucky Charm niggas. Scrap was one of them. Scrap I had to get down with because the homie was like, blood, he wear too much blue, nigga. I was like, nah, he just live over there. Like, blood, you got to get blood. Like, blood is a whoop-de-whoop. So I had to get down with Blood. Blood had a little squabble too, and I gave him a little squabble too. He didn't break me up, but then I had to get down with another nigga, little fat nigga, and I dropped Blood in the back, like big old fat nigga. Come to find out, he from 40s, and he was from 40s then, but he never said that. He was at Inglewood High, so all the Crip niggas were trying to hide under TH Dub, which is the hard way, and they try to put me on, right? So I was sticking up for these niggas, you know what I mean? Cause I beat these niggas, you know, coming up, but I didn't know they was really cripping. Like they lived down the street and around the corner from me and shit like that, but they was really cripping. And you know what I mean? They could have got me. So I think if I didn't stand in for them, they probably would have set me up to come over there one day. I would have been murked off. I would have been murked off like 14, 15 years old. Cause I wore red every fucking day, nigga. I almost got DP by Netta Rue from NHP for wearing too much red. She called a hood meeting on me. Like literally, like when I pulled up to Rogers Park, nigga, she tell me, oh, yeah, this nigga T-Dog, this nigga, no, they was calling me Tiny B Rat back then. This nigga Tiny B Rat, that's when I was from NHP for 2 weeks. Uh, she said, this nigga Tiny B Rat, he just act like he don't know how to wear no other colors. I be being Blood wearing red every day. I told Blood he gonna end up getting smoked. He just wear red every day. He trying to disrespect his big homegirl, but not listening to what I said. And then Slim, Big Slim, OG Slim, that's her big brother. You know what I mean? They like Blood brothers and sisters. So Blood was like, Blood, let Blood do his thing. Blood, she was trying to get me DP. She was trying to get me DP for wearing too much red. But don't you get DP for wearing blue? She was trying to DP for me wearing. She said, that's all he wear. I be seeing blood way down the street. Every day he got on red, 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 red. I was like, damn, you want me to be a crip? Couldn't believe that. Netta Roof, rest her soul. Rest her soul. I tried to look out for her before she died too. She was smoking crack, blood. That's when I had got out the pen from doing that 7 years with Munchie, Big Munchie. And yeah, I did them 7 years. Be some of the YGs from NHPs. I'm like, whoop, they. They're like, oh man, what's up there too? We ain't beat you in a minute, bro. You been in jail, huh? Up. And I was like, on top of that, bro. First I got out, I spent a couple blocks. I showed the homies the paperwork, and I said, whoop de whoop, a snitch, whoop de whoop. That was like, blood on blood. Yeah, blood used to be over here, blood. Yeah, woo woo. How long you been out? I was like, maybe like a year, woo woo. But I went straight to Texas, like. Nigga, I said I paroled to Orange County, and then my dad died, and I got married, and I went straight to Texas, Houston, Texas. So after that, now I put them niggas up. Like I said, I told Donut, the one that spit on Aaron the plumber. I told Blood who told on me. You know what Aaron, the nigga that spit on Aaron the plumber said? Blood, how we know you didn't make that paperwork? Cause niggas be making fake paperwork. If you gonna tell me that when I was 25, how the fuck is you with Whack 100 right now? And Ray J, you bitch. That's what I said. Donut, we gotta get in. I don't care who's scared of you. I don't give a fuck, nigga, if you security guard, nigga. I'm like Aaron the plumber. Do something, nigga. Do something. Nigga. 50-year-old ass virgin. Nigga. On Bloods, nigga. Yeah, you knocked out them other niggas when I was young, Blood. I was a kid. But I'm grown. I will get with your program. I don't care how. That's a fact. Yeah. That is a for shit show fact. I don't give a fuck, nigga. You don't know I'm like that too. Blood know I didn't did them things. Now that's one thing I don't know for sure. Donut, and this is on QSB. Now I know you went on missions with the homies on Merc Games, but I never known you to be the shooter on West Side 4, nigga. And you did go to trial, or you was going to court with Lil Solo, Earl Cobb. But it's funny how you dropped your pager and had your hands on the trunk of the car when they killed China Bear from Raymond. Yeah, they still doing life. How your mark ass get out? And you left that red pager, you know, the red pager that had the two gray things on the side where you could switch the beat thing and all that? Yeah, he had a red pager and it had two gray things on it. Donut fat ass was fat back then. He dropped the pager and he had his hands on the trunk. How Lil Solo get all that time? And you sure did walkie talkie. You get it? Walkie talkie. How you get out? But I never questioned it. Why? Because you had more status than me. Older homie type shit. That's like your young homie coming to the meeting and throw charges on you. That's why I said Bosco couldn't do that. He's a young homie. You can't throw charges on your big homie. It gotta be legit, proven. You know what I mean? So back then, I knew niggas was possible snitches. But now I know Donut to be punching shit out, but dude, we talking about get back. Do you ever get back for any of the homies that was in the dirt? Do you ever get back after you seen their mamas crying and shit like that? Hmm? Hmm? Hmm. They know I did. They know I did. And if I'm one of the ones that said I was, Bro, I can't put you in a circle. The circle's so small, it's a period. And I said what I said. Period. So I see why you can fuck with whack, because you have no problems as long as your telling goes unnoticed. Now tell whack 100. Tell whack 100 to go look up Daniel Ware, which is Donut, who spit on Aaron the Plumber. Go look up his 2000, 2001, maybe 99. Just ask the Raymonds, when did China Bear get killed? The rich nigga from Raymond. When did he get killed? And they know it was us. Whenever they put that together for you, you're gonna see Daniel Ware and Earl Cobb in that paperwork. Earl Cobb got 75 to life. Daniel Ware, the security that spit on Aaron the Plumber, Blood did like 3-4 months in a county jail, and Blood was out. Back smoking Sherm, black back in the hood with red Dickie suits, red chucks, red laces, drunk out of his mind, 2-3 in the morning, in the middle of the day, all that. And then Blood so scandalous, I used to bring the hoes because I was a football player. Blood was like 19, trying to scrape on 14, 13-year-olds. Remember that donut? You remember what you did last summer? You remember when I had that bitch in the hood? She got trapped, and her mama said she couldn't come back home because she knew her and her friends was hoes. And her mom came to the hood and was begging us, like she was gone for like 2 months. And when you got wind of it, because her mama was posting them signs up in the hood, and I was trying to tell her mama, like, don't do this. She don't be over here. And her mom was like, well, I heard she be over here. Yeah, you know that light-skinned bitch with the Tony Braxton little short shit? That was about 13, 14, and you was 19. And remember when I got in the bando, and then she said, T-Dog, T-Dog, that nigga Donut, look what he did to my back. Nigga, you gave that young ass bitch rug burns. That's how we knew you was vicious. You don't get pussy. You didn't get no pussy. The way you told that little ass girl up, on Bloods, I'll take a lie detector test. Say I'm lying, Blood. Say that bitch didn't have rug burns on both up back of her shoulders. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, Donut. Yeah, the bodyguard for Ray J and Whack 100. The one that spit on Aaron the Plumber. Blood got grape charges on the red homies. Nigga, you was 19, Blood. She was 13, 14 on West Side 4. She was my age, nigga. You don't even try to lie about it, Blood. You was a liar. If you lie and say that didn't happen, Blood, you ain't from the hood. You was a liar. That was my bitch. And not even my bitch. Because I have 5 of them. That was always, I had that other bitch from Raymond, that tall, skinny bitch, that dark-skinned bitch, that always used to wear that LA Dodger, and she would squabble the homegirls like Shady B and all that. Before Shady B got shot in the head by the IFs and it went out through her eyeball, she used to squabble. Her used to be Shady B and Shiesty B. They sisters. Shady B is dark skin, her little sister light skin, nigga. And they was squabbling all the girl. And that bitch would squabble. And then I told her she couldn't come around no more because she had an R on her belt. We heard she was fucking with the Raymond. We heard she lived over there until we seen her. Go tell your homies. Come. Yeah. He put it on top of the stop sign, and that shit was burning all the way when we went to 7-Eleven and came back to the bando. Yeah. Yep. That bitch was with that crew. Who else used to be with them? Sade. Sade used to be with them. Makita. Apollonia. Her name is Miss Pumpkin from IF, though. Her brother name is Takeoff. Yeah. I'm an Inglewood baby. Now, since I gave y'all all that, you know I'm telling the truth. Nigga ain't lying on that nigga. I gotta wash some clothes today. Yeah, nigga ain't lying on that nigga. That nigga got grape charges on the dead homies. And they ain't no alleged, because I was there. Ain't no alleged. That bitch ran to me when she seen me. She probably wanted me to fuck you up, but you was way older than us, nigga. It was like us fighting a grown man. That's why I said, how can I bring charges on a grown man? Even though it seems young, but bro, when you 13, 14, 19 years old, you are a grown man to us. You have grown man strength. We are still boys. But that's why we got these to equalize the grown man. And that's what we did. Relentlessly. But that's another case. And that's another story. But it's a fact. And Donut, I know what you did last summer. And he yelled when I was talking about motherfucking Bosco. He said, "Oh, you know your older homie Donut?" I said, just like this. I said, "Yeah, I know, blood. He the older homie. Why? What's up?" I said it just like that. Like, what are you telling me? That's like trying to tell me to give you a pass because you know Donut or something. Like, okay, you know Donut. He ain't the only nigga from the hood, and he ain't that. He's somebody, but he's not the factor. Like, bro, it's more of us that's factors, bro. Bro, it ain't the only factor, nigga. And then we talking about squabble, nigga. He ain't with that pow pow shit. He ain't with that John Wayne like us, nigga. But he could show pump us up to do that shit. Matter of fact, on West Side Queen Street Bloods, I ain't never beat Donut with his own pistol. I'm the dead homies. True stories. If you don't like it, nigga, beat it. This is facts. Sunday service, facts, man. You gotta lie on my homies, nigga. Just like I ain't lie on Bosco, nigga. If it is what it is, nigga, I said what I said, nigga. I didn't fucking stutter, nigga. You know what you niggas on, nigga. You know you niggas weird, nigga. And Bosco, you ain't even from Inglewood, bro. You didn't do nothing. Well, you didn't even grow up in Inglewood. How you back in Inglewood? How you say Queen Street so much? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, you got there at 19. Are you trying to get back by saying Blood and Queen Street because of all the years you should have been saying Blood and Queen Street? That's the only way I can equate that, because you say it more than me. I could be on here talking for 2 hours. You probably hear me say on Queen Street 3 or 4 times. Nigga, look at motherfucking Bosco, the motherfucking comedian, and see how many times he say Blood and on Queen Street. And it don't have no relevance to nothing he's talking about. That's why I really got on the internet. I'm like, Blood, look at this goofy ass nigga. This nigga say Blood more than me. I like that. Watch these hoes. Yep. Then I had my people tell me they already washed the blanket, gang. So I put the blanket up in my truck, right? Put it up in my truck, thinking that, this grown person did what they said they was doing. And now that I shake it out, niggas, all my Rottweilers here. It's all my Rottweilers here, gang. From a person, a grown person, a very mature grown person in age, told me a full-fledged lie. This shit got so much hair, nigga, I didn't swept up a baby afro. It looked like a barber shop in this bitch. Just that quick, or just me shaking it out. And got the nerve to tell me you washed it. And not only washed, act like you wanted a pat on the head. as if you did a good job. And now I go look over what you said you had done, and nigga, I'm sweeping up a baby afro. What kind of washing was that? What kind of washing is that? And I'm sweeping up a baby afro out the blanket. Lies people tell. You tell them a lie, they'll crucify you, call the police, anything else. That's why I advise any man, get a job. The purpose of getting a job, you get some money, you get some time away, you get time alone to trying to help you make the next move. Other than that, they just be talking out their ass as usual. Like I said, I'm to the age now. I don't believe much, and I believe even less. When somebody say they did something at this age, it's my duty to make sure you did it. Because if you didn't, it's on me not to check it. Because by the time you get there, you're not gonna have what you're supposed to have, and you're gonna be fucked believing something else. Never put all your eggs in one basket. Trust no one. Live life for yourself. If you live life for others, you will be disappointed. Nobody has the same morals and standards that you will have if you are that type of person. So don't expect it. Just like they always say, if you don't have it, don't give it. Because if you don't have it, you're going to have a heartbreak when you don't get it back. And so with that, you got to know what's good and what ain't. But today, like I said, I'm a barbecue something. I ain't gonna do nothing major though, but I'm a barbecue something. And yep, call it a day. I ain't gonna be out here long. It's gonna be too hot. And really, I ain't got used to this weather yet. So that being said, that's an extra no for me. I see why my mama said, like when I told her to, when my dad left us all that money, that 500,000, I said, Mom, you know, Dad left us enough money to where we could buy a house and ain't nobody got to worry about, having nowhere to stay. You know, we have a house. She was like, I rebuked that in the name of Jesus. I was like, what are you talking about? Where did this church shit come from? This is exactly what my mama said. I rebuked that in the name of Jesus. I said, what are you talking about? She said, I ain't going back to no South. Not me. I'm fancy now. That's what she told me. I'm fancy now. And that's when that song came out of, you fancy, huh? You fancy, huh? Hair done, did everything big. Hair done, nails done. Yep, real shit. That's what my mama told me. I'm fancy. I said, Mama, nice joke. I feel you. I feel you. But yeah, we need to get a house. She was like, no, I'm for real. I said, oh, shit. Now it's going to be like arguing with a girlfriend about common sense shit, you know? So I can say, Mama, she contributed to their, is that the right word? She contributes to their displacement, dependability. Like, you know what I mean? They all depend on her. And if she already knew it was like that, And I'm the only one, like me, the older siblings is me and my sister. Everybody else younger, you can catch them at mama house sucking on her titties still. You feel me? Like even my little brother, I be looking at him like, nigga, if I'm 40, you 33, how do you still call your mama for shit? And if I knew my dad was alive, he'd be on your ass. My dad tried to whoop his ass before he died. He was just he was too fucked up. I remember my brother said something. My dad jumped up so fucking fast. But then as soon as he jumped up fast, he had to sit down. He wanted to smash him. He thought he was still able. But that cancer tore his ass up. Ain't nothing else to say about that. That colon cancer, this shit, it got my dad. Ain't no other way to look at it, talk about it. It got my dad. And I know my dad, rider. You feel me? I've seen him whoop several butt cheeks. They wasn't little niggas. And two of them, I just felt bad because it was Mexican. They did not have a chance. So he picked them up and choke slammed them because he knew he could whip their ass. So my dad, he little boyed them for real. And I seen that. The first time I seen it, I was with my little brother. I'll say I was about like 9 or 10. And my sister had brought some Mexican dude over there named Carlos. And he was trying to call himself a Crip. Like I said, call himself a Crip. And he used to pull up with loud ass beat, which my dad told my sister to tell this nigga stop pulling up to his house with that loud ass music. He said he told her just like this. I told you to tell that Mexican stop pulling up to this house with that loud ass music. It's exact words he said. So me and my brother, so we pushed the bed up closer. So and then I put my little brother on my shoulders because he was itty bitty. He was like 3. Yeah, so I'm 10, he 3. So I put my little brother on my shoulders. And mind you, it's a window like this. Man, I seen my dad go out there. This nigga Carlos get out the car. My dad wolfed on him. That nigga Carlos said something. And all I know is Carlos lifted his 2 feet off the ground. My dad had his hand around the brother's neck. And he walked him in the air by this all the way out the driveway and dumped that nigga like trash in the middle of the street while his door open and the car still running. I don't remember how he got back in that car, but I think my sister had to pull it off or something. He didn't let that nigga, and that nigga stood there. He didn't want no smoke after you got up. My dad would have smashed him. So I guess he just showed him like, you's a little ass boy. I told your ass last time. So I could say some of that, yeah, my aggression or the way I act or who I am, it got a lot to do with my dad. It got a lot to do with my dad. So the gang stuff was just easy. As long as you ain't a buster, you're gonna be all right. And if you ain't all right, you're gonna get sent up. Who's to say that's a bad place? Who been there? And whoever been there, who came back to tell it? I be hearing about all these stories talking about, yeah, I died and came back. Yeah, but for some reason, I don't be thinking all that shit add up. I'm tired of fucking with these damn roaches, man. They don't like, for some reason,